What's up, good human? I want to take you behind the scenes with our Double the Goodness grant, because I need to make that clear so people can understand if you're an applicant or you're looking to apply, what's involved, what the process is, how it works, what we can do, all of that good stuff. If you are one of our awesome clients, you're like, what are they doing exactly here? Like, I want to have clarity on that. That's the purpose of this. So I'm going to cover a few things in this session today. I'm just going to look at my notes for this. One is explaining what it is, explaining examples of the impact that we've created, the process from end to end, of course, why it matters, and then show you what to do if you want to get involved. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Starting with, what is it? Over the years that we've been in business, and since our purpose moment back in end of 2015, we've been looking at how we can do what we preach, which is help solve the big problems in the world and do it in a way that's relevant to our business. It needs to make sense for what we do, so it makes sense for our audience. How that's evolved over the years, we've done low bono, no bono, all different things, equity, the whole thing, just doing work in order to help people achieve the outcome they're looking for. But what we found is that there is a need for what we do within the impact community, businesses that can't afford our full fare but need our help in order to be competitive. Right? We're about being effective and communicating impact. So if we can do that for paid customers, we can do that for those that can't afford us and help them compete in a very busy market, right? So we've worked out that our service is needed, our help is needed at the coalface with impact businesses that need help. But the second thing is that they can't afford us, our full fare, or it's challenging for them to get the full scope of what we do at the budget they have available for them. They're the ones that we want to help most of all with this grant. But we also learned that there needs to be skin in the game. When we've given the work away for free, there's no compulsion when things get busy on the client side to deliver what's required in order to complete the project. So there needs to be skin in the game in order to deliver the work. The more skin in the game, the more significant the work. Does that make sense? So we evolved this with inspiration from some people that we know and love. And it works out this way. We allocate approximately 5% of our profits to funding, or up to 5% of our profits to funding our grant. So it's through money, the profits is generated through paying clients that goes towards our Double the Goodness grant. So it's our fund generated from our profit. And each quarter, we look to allocate at least $5,000 to go towards these kind of projects. So roughly 20K per year, but it can give or take depending on how generous we feel and how much profit we have in the kitty, right? So the rule of thumb for us is about up to 5%. So with those funds available, what is the grant and how does it work? Well, it is called Double the Goodness because very simply, we double the investment that the applicants make up to $10,000. So if you have $5,000 to invest in the work and we can scope that out, then we'll deliver at least $10,000 of the work that we do, our expertise, whether that be strategy, brand design, or content execution, brand execution. So the full gamut of what we do is available, but it's the service. It's not ad spend or there's no funding given out. It's actually the matched in kind for the creative and the strategic work that we do. So that's what it is. It's about dollar matching what an impact organization can invest. And again, our thing is, if we are engaged to help you, we'll go beyond, right? But it's just, there needs to be some hurt money. That comes from my days of leading a national weight loss company, parallel to Sponge, is that people need, in health and fitness, they need some money enough to hurt, so they stick with it when things get a bit tough. Okay, so let's look at what are some examples of recent grant applicants that we've helped. You'll see these in our social media. Detour House is a refuge for women and girls, 2 different houses under their banner, at risk of homelessness. So we help them rebrand. We help them build a beautiful new website, get clear on their foundation so they tell a better story so that they can attract better sponsors and get the funding to grow and help more people. So really worthy cause, great organization to get behind. They're in Sydney. Cancer wellness support. They also needed help with their brand, especially their sub-brand with their op shops that fund the support services they have for their patients and family members. Very noble cause. So we help with that and the impact mechanism and how they activate that impact within their op shops. Really cool project. Lovely people. I love the people that we get to work with in the come through these applications. And the third was a remote Indigenous business training organization. And they needed help to get it clear on their audiences and their naming strategy for their parent organization and community organization and their product, their service program. So it was a naming architecture project, really cool, lovely people, great impact. Each of these is about how do we accelerate the impact that they create. So whatever we can do, the whole goal is to make sure that they're creating greater impact because we've been involved with them. So yeah, each of those are really cool. I love the work that we get to do through this process. I love that we get to do this, and I love how awesome clients can support this work. So if we look at how this process works from end to end, if you're interested in this process, there's a simple application on our website. We ask questions there, in order for us to get clarity on who you are, what you're trying to solve in the world, how your organization is structured, and what funds you currently have available in order to create the impact, what we'll be matching. That way, we can know what we're going to be approving. There is an initial review that might lead to a quick meeting to get clarity on what it is, answer some unanswered questions, or get some more information in order for the next part, which is your application gets tabled at our team meeting for vote. We are a democracy when it comes to our impact. We need to have unanimous approval in order for it to progress. So after if it is successful and our team are all behind it because they're going to be involved in the work, and we want our team to feel what it is that you do. We believe that you can taste the love in a meal that's cooked with love, right? The same happens with the work that we do. You can taste the love in what we do. It is meaningful, it's impactful, and it works better when there's love. So we only work with businesses that have a positive impact in the world. So if it's approved by our team, the next step is developing the proposal. So we'll craft a proposal that is clear and delivers what you want up to the budget of what's available with our dollar matching. And providing we're on the same page, it's about the funding and execution. So we work in phases: deposit, work that budget, then we match that budget with in-kind. Next payment, work that budget, and then when that's depleted, then we match it in kind, and so on until the end of the project. We like to cash flow things evenly, so it works better for both parties, and it makes it affordable and achievable. All right. So that's our process. Now, why does this matter? It isn't so much about the funding, right? It's about creating real impact in the world. It's about using our skills, me and my team's zone of genius, to create greater impact in the world, not just to those that have the funds, but to those that need it most and need that competitive advantage that they don't have access to. So we love that. It's always awesome people that we get to meet, and we look forward to seeing more applications. So thinking about that, the call to action here is, if you are an impact organization that doesn't have the full budget to do the work that you need, and if we talk about what work you can have or you can get our help with, it could be a naming strategy, it could be an audience and communication strategy, it could be a brand strategy, it could be a rebrand or a refresh, it could be a new website, it could be a content strategy, it could be assistance executing on the content strategy, right? All of your brand and communication needs can be delivered by our team. We've got strategy, design, web, video editing, content, social media, all of that covered. So it really is a matter of, what do you need? What can we do? And what kind of funds do you need us to match? And how can we best deliver that, providing you're creating a positive impact in the world and our team are behind you? So simple process. First step is fill in your application on our website, and then we get to read the goodness that you do, and we'll follow up with you, and hopefully, God willing, we're able to help you create massive impact in the world. This cannot happen without the support of our awesome clients. And for that, for you, our awesome clients, we are so grateful that you've chosen us as your partner to create impact in the world through your business, because that is a part of what we do. It's culture, impact, and storytelling underpinning everything that we do. Impact is an important part of it. So we help you do that, and then you help it happen with existing organizations that need a hand. So thank you for being part of this. We look forward to helping more businesses be good for the world. And until next time, be unapologetically awesome. Bye for now.